What is going on, guys? It's Stas here. Welcome back to another video. As you guys read in the title of today's video, I just wanted to go over a couple of stocks that I'm looking to buy and hold over the next couple of months as longer-term swing trades. So for those of you guys that are new to my channel, my name is Stas, and I make videos dealing with swing trading, day trading, long-term investing, and my personal philosophies and strategies when it comes down to investing and trading in the stock market. So for those of you guys that are interested in learning more about that, feel free to drop a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. And let's get started with the topic of this video. So the first stock that I'm looking to buy and hold for the next couple of months is Walmart, ticker symbol WMT. And one of my philosophies, when it comes down to longer term swing trading, is finding companies that are at dips, right, that are still solid companies moving forward. And Walmart, in my personal opinion, is one of those companies that is at a good dip buy right now, and there is some positive growth and positive future for this particular company. And just to quickly go over what Walmart is doing right now and who Walmart competes with, it's obviously Amazon, the biggest online retailer. And Walmart has been crushed over the past couple of months. We see the stock price has gone from 110 to 81 due to its online interface not being as up to date and as user friendly as Amazon's. And Walmart hasn't really been focusing on online retail as much as it should have been over the past couple of years. They're kind of late to the game, and now it's going to be very difficult for them to compete with Amazon, right? But with me being a believer of Walmart actually becoming more competitive in this online retail space, I do believe that this stock could recover over the next couple of months and maybe get back to the $100 price point if it successfully, starts to compete more with Amazon in the online retail space. And we do see from about $110 down to about $81. I believe that was a 35% drop in its price, right? 35% drop. And like I said, one of my philosophies, one of my strategies, that when big companies take huge dips like this, it's worth looking into them if you do see potential in them long term. So this could be more of a dip buy opportunity in terms of Walmart. And if we look a little bit further away to the 3-year, 1-year chart, the 3-year, 1-week candlestick chart, we do see that over the past couple of years, some steady increase in Walmart stock. Then it took a huge shoot up to 110, and it took that 35% correction that we were talking about. And I do believe that this stock has been corrected, right? That 35% decrease has put the stock's price back into, a better, healthy range. And, from this $81 price point where it bottomed out at, it has been slowly increasing to the price point that we see today at $87. And if we look a little bit closer to the 180-day 4-hour chart, what we notice is that during this big decline in price, the SMA line and the EMA line, both of them were acting as resistance levels, meaning that whenever, the candlestick started to push up, they dipped below the EMA line. The EMA line rejected them, and, they didn't pass above the EMA line, but they were just continuously making lower lows and being rejected, right? And we see that was happening over a course of about a couple months, right? From the beginning of February, all the way pretty much to about a couple of weeks back when, the candlesticks broke above the EMA line, above the SMA line, and they started to push up. And that's why I'm looking at Walmart as an attractive buy right now, due to it getting out of that bearish territory from, being rejected by the SMA, being rejected by the EMA over the past couple of months, and now entering into a bullish mood with, the EMA lines acting as support levels instead of resistance levels, the SMA line acting as a support level as well, and the 50-day SMA line crossing above the 180-day SMA line, issuing, an uptrend pattern coming. So we see that ever since that bottom out at about $82, this was a clear support level, right? About $81, $82. And we see it bounced here once, here again twice, and then here again. And then from here, guys, it started to push up and started to make some higher highs. We see it bottomed off at $82.60 here. The next high it made was at about $83.50. And now it's at about another dip point at about $87.50. And it's hovering right on this EMA line as we speak, right? And why I'm looking at Walmart in particular is because of this uptrending pattern that is starting to form. We see it made a higher high at about $86, $87 here, and it shot up again to about $88 here. So, the higher high, it's starting to make higher highs. And, the higher lows are starting to be formed as well. And now that the EMA line is acting as a support level rather than a resistance level, same thing as the SMA lines as well. This could indicate an uptrend pattern coming for Walmart. And another really nice thing about this particular stock is that it hasn't really been dipping below the $80 price point, where it has been, hovering and consolidating around for the past couple of months. So I do think that Walmart has found its bottom in terms of the stock price, and now it's starting to push back up. And, the indicators are showing that an uptrend pattern could be coming. So if we get in at about $87, let's say, right, and, there is some good potential back up to $100 as that being my first sell point of about 15%. And again, this is not a 1 to 2 week swing trade. This is a longer term swing trade, maybe even like a couple of months, right? It's 3 to 4 months, 5, 6 months, however long it takes for the stock to recover, right? So this is not really a short-term swing trade, more for the, the longer-term swing traders out there, would take interest into Walmart. So that's the first one that I'm looking to trade, right? And the second one I'm looking to trade is Monster, ticker symbol MNST. And this is another one that I was talking about in previous videos, and I'm actively already trading Monster, and I'm in at about $55.50 as my average position. And I shouted this one out a month ago as it was consolidating at around this $55, $56 price point. And just like Walmart, guys, this is another large cap company that took a huge hit. And like I said, guys, whenever big companies take huge hits, and I believe in the companies long term, I view this more as a good buying opportunity. And me being an avid consumer of Monster, I drink Monster pretty much on a daily basis. I believe that their beverages, their energy beverages, are better than any other competitors in the market, better than Rockstar, better than Red Bull. I don't even know how people even like Red Bull. I hate Red Bull. But yeah, I love Monster, right? That's besides the point. But I love Monster as a beverage, right? And we did see the huge drop in Monster from $70 down to about, what was it, like $47? Yeah, about $47, $48. And that itself was about a 30% drop in price as well. Just like just like Walmart, Monster took a 30% drop in price as well. And when we took notice of this, right, I was waiting for Monster to find its bottom, to find a bottom point, because I wouldn't want to invest in Monster here, for example, when the EMA line and the SMA line are still acting as resistance points. I wouldn't want to touch Monster stock here, but rather when it finds its bottom and it starts to push back up and, starts to form higher highs. Just like Walmart is doing now, pushing up past the EMA line, pushing past up the SMA lines. This is what I was waiting for in particular with Monster. And we saw it found its bottom at $47. Then it started to push back up above the EMA line. The EMA line started to act as a support level. And pretty much, guys, once, the EMA line crossed, once the candlesticks crossed above this 180-day SMA line, I took account into Monster stock, and I realized that this one could be recovering. This one could be heading to higher highs, and it could be on an uptrending pattern. And once, this 50-day SMA line crossed above the 180-day SMA line, that just indicated to me that this one is on an uptrending pattern and that I should focus on putting money into Monster stock. And, that's exactly what I ended up doing at this consolidation phase at about $55. And we see that from there, guys, it consolidated for about a good 2 weeks at this $55 price point. And we see that it was consolidating beautifully on top of this beautifully on top of this SMA line. And we see that it was consolidating beautifully on top of this EMA line right here. And from there, it pushed up even more. And, this indicated to me that this EMA line is acting as a support level, meaning that Monster stock could continue to push up. And pretty much, guys, from there, I'm currently up about, I'm already up about 8%, I believe, from $56 up towards that now. Yeah, I'm about up 8% on this particular position, and I still believe that Monster could shoot up to the mid-60s, maybe even low 70s in the next coming months, and that's why I'm pretty much just shouting it out on this video as a good large cap stock that, I'm trading and swing trading over the next couple of months. So that's what I'm doing with Monster. So another stock I'm looking to trade is ticker symbol IQ. And this is one that was brought up to me by an Instagram follower. Shout out to you, Luke, if you're watching this video. Thanks for shouting out this stock to me. And you know, IQ is a Chinese-based company. I don't know too much about this company, but from my brief, research of the company, this is like the Netflix of China. They're a video streaming service provider. And this interests me in many different ways due to the impact and growth that Netflix has had in the United States. We see that Netflix's stock was at about like $80 just over a little bit over 2 years ago, and now it's at $400. So the growth in Netflix's stock has been absolutely absurd. And now that a stock and a company in China is coming out doing similar things as Netflix, this interests me. This company is not yet profitable. I was just looking up this company on Yahoo Finance. We see that there is no PE ratio, meaning that this company is not profitable. It has a small market cap of about $25.79 billion. So this is not as big as Monster and Walmart by any means, right? But this company, it does seem like it is at a good dip buy opportunity if we're looking at it just from a technical perspective. Obviously, this is a new company. They IPO'd like about, I think earlier this year, right? Yeah, they IPO'd back in March 2018, about like, what, 4 or 5 months ago? And from there, guys, this stock has shot up from about $15 up to about $46. And just looking at it from a technical perspective, right, we took a dip from about $46 down to about, $30. And that opened up another 35% potential for profit. And this opened up a good amount of potential for profit to the point where if an investor or a trader believes in IQ long term, believes that they can, imitate what Netflix has been able to do in the United States, this could be a good opportunity to buy if that's you, right? If you do believe that they can imitate what Netflix has done, and you do see that there's future growth for the company. So we do see that 35% dip there, and we do see some nice strong consolidation at this point, right? It consolidated there for, a couple of weeks. If we do look a little bit closer to the 90-day 2-hour chart, we could get a better perspective of, what the stock, how the stock price has been moving. So from the 46 top off down to the lows of about $30, we do see the 30% drop, right? We do see some nice consolidation and a nice support level at about $30 as it did bounce there a couple of times here. It held above it here, right? Shot up to about 32 here. Then it was consolidating at that same support level again, and now it's shot up. And why I'm looking at this one in particular now, guys, is because instead of the EMA and the SMA lines acting as resistances as they were here, right? We see the candlesticks trading below the EMA line, below the SMA lines here. But now we do see that instead of them acting as resistance points, now they're acting as support levels as the candlesticks are pushing above the EMA line, pushing above this 50-day SMA line, and they're bouncing on the EMA line instead of pushing, below, right? And that is a very attractive sign as a swing trader and with my personal trading strategy, right? And we do see that it recently just broke above this 180-day SMA line. And that's a very good indication as well that IQ is on an uptrending pattern. It is creating higher highs and, it's starting to push up. And personally, I do believe that based off of the technical analysis that IQ could push up, to the $40, $45 price point levels. And if we look a little closer to 20-day 1-hour chart, we can see this even clearer, as the candlesticks are pushing above the EMA line. They're pushing above this 180-day SMA line. This could be the start of an ascending uptrend pattern for IQ, and that's why I'm watching it very closely for the next coming days and especially over the next coming weeks. And this is probably the last of the 3 positions that I'm looking to trade due to it being a smaller company and also due to there being much more risk investing in a company that recently IPO'd. So personally, guys, this stock could get rejected here and shoot back down. Who knows? It just IPO'd, and I don't typically mess with stocks that just have recently IPO'd. But with this one being a Netflix-esque company in China, right? there could be some potential with it. And, it's worth taking a look at and possibly taking a smaller position if you do believe in it going up long term. So that's pretty much what I'm doing, guys. The 3 stocks, just to recap really quickly, are Walmart, WMT, Monster, MNST, and Iqiyi, ticker symbol IQ. And that's what I'm looking to trade and hold for the next couple of months if all goes as planned. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, feel free to drop a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. The link is down below in my description. @StriveSmart is my username. If you guys want to learn more about the stock market, feel free to just shoot me a DM on there, and I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. And make sure to do your own research when it comes down to investing and trading in the stock market. Do not buy or sell based off of my personal opinion or anybody else's opinion out there. This is the way you become a self-sufficient trader, and that's the whole entire goal of my channel and my purpose, on YouTube, right? So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, found some value in it. Let's make some money today, guys. Peace.